Hi, and welcome to Market Conversations. Today is February 3rd, and I just want to talk about Vaxart. Vaxart is down over 50% right now. But before I continue, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you are planning to switch platforms, Webull is currently offering 2 free stocks right now. One when you sign up and one more when you deposit $100. You can always take the money back when you get your free stocks. So we see that Vaxart closed at $23.33, and right now, pre-market, it is below $12. And everybody has been hearing that the news about phase 1 clinical data was expected. That news came out today, and I will show you an article that summarizes the data that came out. So it says, an experimental coronavirus vaccine taken by mouth showed promising results in an early-stage clinical trial of 35 healthy adults. Vaxart scientists divided volunteers between ages 18 and 54 into 3 groups. The first received 2 low doses of the vaccine, called VxA-CoV-2-1, 29 days apart, while the remaining groups received a single low or high dose. The vaccine, which is in a small tablet, generated a type of T cell responsible for destroying virus-infected cells in about 75% of volunteers who received a single low or high dose. It said that reported responses were higher than those seen in Moderna's and Pfizer's vaccines. However, neutralizing antibodies were not detected in volunteers after a single dose. Researchers believe the antibodies play an important role in defending cells against the virus. The company said it is now assessing antibody responses from second doses after antibodies were detected in nasal swab samples of 2-dose volunteers. Vaxart said no severe adverse events were reported in the phase 1 trial, with side effects generally being mild. Volunteers reported common side effects such as headache and fatigue, and there was a slight uptick in the high-dose group of cases of loose stool. The data will be presented Wednesday afternoon at the New York Academy of Sciences Symposium. Chief Scientific Officer Sean Tucker stated, "The most exciting thing about phase 1 data is we can get a very, very strong T-cell response even after 1 dose." Adding that T-cells are probably unappreciated compared to antibodies in fighting the virus. Vaxart said the vaccine has the potential to be more protective against current and emerging strains of the virus than existing vaccines. Moderna, Johnson, and Novavax in recent days have said the vaccine may be less potent against B.1.351, which is a highly contagious strain found in South Africa. Vaxart's vaccine contains DNA instructions to make the spike protein, which enables the virus to enter human cells, as well as instructions to make the N protein, which is involved in other processes. Tucker said the inclusion of the N protein may make the vaccine retain its ability to work against emergent strains. The good news about this oral vaccine is that it does not require a freezer, meaning it can be stockpiled and shipped to mass populations across the globe. Unlike Pfizer's vaccine, which needs to be stored in ultra-cold freezers that keep it between -112 and -76 degrees. Moderna's vaccines need to be shipped at between -13 and 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And also the vaccine does not need special medical training to administer and can be taken at home. Vaxart is determining if this will be a single or 2-dose regimen, and they also stated phase 2 study is expected in the next couple of months and its most accelerated timeline. The company expects phase 2 and phase 3 studies to be completed by early 2022. Investors are not taking it well that neutralizing antibodies were not detected. And that is why there's this sell-off from yesterday, which was a high of 24 all the way to the current price of $10. The market just started, and right now we are just consolidating between the $9 and the $10.50 range right now. And I do believe this is an overreaction because they are still in the early stages, and they are going to present today at the symposium. So if that goes well, we might see slight upside to the stock price. And then they also are going to announce phase 2. And I think when they announce phase 2, most likely see a spike in the stock price. These biotech companies, they are very risky because you just don't know what data they're going to present. It could be bad, it can be good. So that's just a risk that we take when we're investing in these biotech companies. I am holding on to 1,000 shares and I don't mind holding on to them. And you guys have to realize they not only focus on COVID-19 vaccine, they also have the norovirus, which is currently in phase 2. This is an overreaction. I can see Vaxart going to $15 easily in the next couple of days, but to 24, it might take some time. It needs some really good catalyst for it to go back up to $24 again. But if you are holding on to Vaxart, this is a long-term hold, especially when it is a biotech company. Let me know what you guys think of Vaxart. Do you think this is an overreaction? Are you guys still bullish on the company? And if you got this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks again.